Hello, and welcome back. I am Maester Aelix, and this is Fallout 4 NCR Lone Ranger. And this dog found something apparently. Anyway, we are right back where we left off at the end of the last episode. Oh, I see. Here at the Revere Satellite Array. Just so you know, off camera, I was able to pop over to Trudy's, unload some stuff, uh, dropped off a bunch of my junk at the drive-in, and touch up a few of my weapons. No big Diamond City run or anything, so ammo levels are about the same. Just for people with a good sense of continuity, just trying to keep things clear. So, on we go. The Ranger didn't have any specific instructions as to where exactly this bunker up north should be. However, along with learning their password, she would get the information necessary to at least point her in the right direction. Mostly from the information left on them holotapes. Once she put it into her pit pad, it seemed to know the way, so at least she had a bearing. And along the way, came across a small little farm. Apparently they needed some help. From raiders. Thank goodness. Finally, a raider that had something worth taking. Couple of pistols. More Magnum rounds. She was glad she passed this way. Unfortunately, there was quite a high deal of radiation nearby. Thankfully, we'd just seen a couple farmers. Maybe they had a plate. Maybe they had some food or water to share. Thanks. Turns out they just ran. Took a second to look at those pistols she just picked up. One of which looked especially useful. Good scope on it. Like most of the problems she had with the guns around here, ammo was a real concern. So she kept using the one that she had the most ammo for. Plus, weren't too weak. Was quite useful. After clearing out the raiders, it took a second to get her bearings. Realized she was a mite off course. But that weren't no big problem. Quick shift to the right, she was back on track.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You ever wondered where all these dogs came from in the Commonwealth? None look terribly healthy. Then she saw even the raider was a ghoul, so somewhat it made sense. In her travels, she passed by this rather sizable, dark building. Little too ominous for her likes at this time. Besides, kept seeing signs of violence around, dead settlers and the like. Had to keep her wits about her. Couldn't just go exploring any old building that happened to pop up near her. Besides, the dog seemed to be on edge. So many bugs, so much venom in the universe. She's always glad to see one more fall to the ground dead. But she didn't stay around to watch them legs twitch. Nope. Instead, she just kept moving on. She found that the road was more or less taking her in the right direction, so she just kept following back. Now, she knew this whole heap of stingwings was bad, but she heard a rocket launcher in the not-too-distant area, and, well, as you can imagine, that makes you a mite more worried about what's coming up. Whatever violence had been incited seemed to be behind her now. While she was worried about that, she wasn't deathly worried about that. She had hoped it wouldn't be coming this way, but at least it was behind her. She would be able to take her time and get to wherever she needed to go. Along the way, she found more than her fair share of them blue flowers. Hub flowers, they were called. Monitor of Hub City, back west. Perhaps it was that reminder that had her keep picking them up when she saw them. No one really knew why the Ranger liked these blue hub flowers so much, but she did always pick them when she saw them. Someone had mined the pass up to the bunker. That's always a good sign that someone doesn't want you there, and that there's someone there who doesn't want you there. Not knowing what she was getting herself into, she prepared herself for a fight.
Freeze. One more step and I'll blow your damn head off. Who are you? Who sent you? How did you get in here?
Well, that was a whole bunch of questions he asked, and she didn't know how to answer all of them entirely.
Easy, Paladin. I'm with the Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood? No, it can't be there. They aren't here. They're too far away. They left me all alone. What do you want? How did you find me?
I followed the distress beacons left by your team. Their holotapes led me here.
The others? What happened to them?
They're dead, Paladin. I recovered their tags.
You did? Thank you. This really means a lot to me. I tried to go back for them, you know. There was nothing I could do, not alone, but I'd hoped. You've been through a lot to find me. I should give you something. I've collected a lot over the years. Technology, odds and ends. If you see anything you want, take it.
The Brotherhood needs you, Paladin. It's time you reported in.
No, there's no going back. Not for me. Not anymore.
Are you sure you won't reconsider? We need you, Paladin.
No, there's no going back. Not for me. Not anymore.
What have you been doing all this time?
I tried to do some recon, explore a little, but I'm all alone. It was just too much of a risk. So I've been hiding so long. 3 years. Yes, about that. Too long.
Are you gonna be all right?
I'll manage. I'm so used to hiding and fighting. Everyone. Everything.
Is that all?
I live alone. Avoid other people. Everyone. Everything. What do you want? I could let you sleep here, I suppose. That's all right. Or try the food. I don't have much, but if you're hungry, the only other thing I have is my gun, and... No, I still need it. I can't let you have it.
Farewell, Brandis.
Goodbye. And thanks.
Well, she did try to get that old paladin to go join the Brotherhood again, because, well, in her mind, that's frankly where he belonged, back with his brothers. She understood she completely understood the whole, I can't go back, they won't take me mentality. She was fairly certain that's how the NCR Rangers would take her if she ever tried to go back.
Brotherhood of Steel Recon Team 429 Alpha. Final report. Our mission has failed. 6 hours after insertion, my company was ambushed. We lost 5 knights and exhausted our power armor reserves. We scuttled the armor to prevent looting, then retreated under fire, abandoning our supplies. I was separated from the 2 remaining members of my team within a week. Both are missing. Status unknown. I'd hoped to rendezvous with them at our holdout bunker and seek a means of escape from the Commonwealth. But no one has come. No one has come.
And then sitting on his trunk, she found something quite amazing. Now, she'd seen magnums before, but nothing ever even remotely close to the enormous monstrosity she'd seen sitting on his trunk. It was ridiculous, but for some reason she needed to keep it. Perhaps she could find a way to make it a mite more useful to her. Perhaps not. But he offered it up, so no reason not to use it. Other than she didn't have no ammo for it, but that never stopped her before. Well, having found the lost paladin, she figured that was good enough to tell the Brotherhood, at least the ones that were still here. So she'd head out on that. When she got back to the Cambridge police station, she was unsurprised to hear sounds of violence. Unfortunately, she couldn't tell exactly where it was coming from. All of Boston seemed to be fighting all the rest of Boston all the time. The place was a powder keg just waiting to go up. Unfortunately, Everyone seemed to be throwing themselves in gasoline, rolling around, and running forward with matches lit in hand. It wasn't going to end well for Boston, she figured.
You're back. Any word on the patrol?
I've completed my investigation into the missing recon team. Paladin Brandis was the only survivor.
I should have known. Old codger could live through anything.
I'm worried about him. He's paranoid, unstable.
I'm not surprised. It's a miracle he survived it all. Is there anything else we need to discuss?
Do you want their holotapes?
Yes, I'll take them. If we make it back, I'll see that the tapes are delivered to their next of kin.
How will the Brotherhood remember them?
They faced their mission with courage. They fought with honor against overwhelming odds. They lived and died together, as brothers. That is what it means to be a member of the Brotherhood of Steel.
That's everything.
All right. I'll prepare a full report based on your investigation. If we make it back, I'll see that the Brotherhood honors their memory. Under the circumstances, there's not much I can offer you for your service. I hope some caps will suffice. This was no easy mission. You've earned my respect, Initiate. Well done.
Sometimes in this world, caps and respect is more than you could ask for. The fact she got respect, well, she appreciated that. That is what she wanted to cash in on. Try to get these Brotherhood fellas to help her with, her raider problem. And her Kellogg problem.
Paladin dance.
If you need to fix up your power armor, we have some equipment in the garage that might help.
Sadly, they seemed uninterested in helping her, at least until more of the Brotherhood showed up. Now, while she didn't like that, she completely understood. They were outnumbered, outgunned, and in a place that was about to explode. Why wouldn't they want to go out and cause more trouble? So, it was just her and the dog dealing with the raiders. Well, she was going to go out and work on that. She and the dog would have to take care of her problems on her own. But first things first, she had a bridge to go back to. Take care of a church she'd heard about. She wasn't surprised that whatever raiders were still around were still making trouble for one another. She was more surprised to see what form that trouble took. Nope. She can honestly say she was not prepared for robots. loaded down with junk and, well, ammo. Only one of the robots around here seemed to have survived the battle, and thankfully, that robot seemed more than capable of handling itself, and thankfully, none too aggressive towards her. The Ranger would take a good long minute to look around and see what there was to see before talking to it.
My friends did not survive the attack. Thank you for assisting. I was certain to meet my end here as well.
Are you okay?
Thanks to your timing, my diagnostics show only superficial damage. I wish I could say the same for my late friends.
It wasn't any trouble.
My name is Ada. This was the third time we've been attacked by robots like these. Even with the weapon and detection upgrades Jackson gave me, I was unable to defend them.
Who's Jackson?
Jackson was the leader of this caravan. He had a great mind for technology. In many ways, he is my creator. He installed all my current upgrades. Unfortunately, they were not enough to protect them from the robots.
You're upgraded?
Yes, modified using a robot workbench based on prototype schematics. The workbench allows for a wide range of robot modifications. Perhaps if I had more SentryBot-based defenses, I could have successfully defended my friends against those robots.
Tell me about these robots.
They roam the Commonwealth and claim to be restoring order. We've seen them fighting raiders, but they've also attacked innocents, settlers, merchants, and caravans like ours. We knew we ran the risk of encountering more of these hostile robots if we stayed in the Commonwealth. If only we had made the decision to leave.
You couldn't have known something like this would happen.
The probability of attack was high. I should have forced our departure. In recompense, I will seek justice for my friends and stop these robots from causing further harm. It's time to uncover the source and confront their leader, the Mechanist.
Now, hearing that this here robot was out there for blood and vengeance, instantly she knew she'd have herself a fine friend. Plus, well, she found herself fancying the Brotherhood of Steel. They would want a robot like this. It was upgraded and advanced. Might as well put it to good use before they took it away.
You'll need help if you want to succeed.
I'm aware of this. You have shown willingness to aid others. I ask that you please assist me in stopping this Mechanist. In return, I can give you the schematics to build your own robot workbench, so you have additional resources in this undertaking.
You want revenge, don't you?
I admit my goal is twofold. Stopping the Mechanist both protects the Commonwealth and allows me to avenge my fallen friends. I won't rest until I see this threat dissolved. I owe it to them. Now, we last saw a group of the Mechanist robots at the General Atomics factory. You may find information there that will lead us to the Mechanist. I will follow and assist with your permission.
Yeah. Let's go, Ada.
General Atomics has valuable salvage. Chances are high the robots are still there.
Oh yeah, she knew instantly that this robot and her would be fast friends. And with that, I say thank you all for joining me. I hope you're enjoying my content as much as I'm enjoying making it for all of you. And I really do enjoy making it for all of you. Because I put out a video 7 days a week. If you do enjoy my content, then please
Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
go down below and leave a comment in the comments section. I read every single comment that's left. And on that note, if you do not like my video, then please feel free to leave a comment about what you're not liking, and that way I can try to improve. Anyway, if you'd like to support my channel in a more meaningful, personal way, then consider going down to my Patreon campaign. Patreon subscribers get themselves a slew of benefits, including early access to my videos, Patreon exclusive videos, being polled for your opinions and questions, perhaps on should I do this or should I do that, and all that wonderful stuff. Anyway, I hope, again, thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you all next time.